Hello everybody and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild walkthrough. This will be part one of my walkthrough for this magnificent game. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was released on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Wii U on March 3rd, 2017 to very high critical acclaim. This game has received numerous perfect scores and rightfully so. It is quite a masterpiece. Now, being such an epic endeavor, I would imagine that some people might end up having a little trouble along the way. Perhaps they're just not quite sure how to get through the game, how to get through certain parts, and that is why I am here to aid you in whatever you may need on your adventure to save Hyrule. I am Careless Katie. I will be your hostess. Again, this is part one of our walkthrough, and as we can see, we are starting up this beautiful game right now. It is personally one of my favorites, and I think you'll find out why. But mostly, I'm not going to be going on and on singing the game's praises the entire time. We're here to learn how to play it. This is a walkthrough, of course, but first we start with a very lovely shot of Link, if I do say so myself. And as we can see, he's waking up from something. He was doused in some sort of water-like material prior to this. We can see that here that Link has a voice in his head. Someone is calling out to him. Someone has maybe woken him up. Who knows? I guess we'll find out on our journey. So, as is typical of these kind of games, of the Zelda games, Link starts off asleep. That is very common. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess Nintendo very much likes this idea of... Well, they've always kind of run with this idea of a hero who was chosen by destiny. Not one who sought it out, but one who perhaps was the accidental hero. And Link is very much that sort of archetype. He is, in many ways, the embodiment of courage, but he is also, in many ways, a lot like you or I. Like he, in most of the situations in which he's sleeping, he's choosing to do so, and he's really quite lazy in the beginning of it. He's also quite a klutz, and he has more character than people seem to say. There's a lot of things that people say about the Zelda series that I personally don't agree with. We might get into that throughout the course of this walkthrough. We will find out. Alright, so as we start off, we have received what we call the Sheikah Slate. We'll have more on that later, but yeah, we start off in this sort of technological looking place, and it starts us off with this item that we've been given. How will it help us? I guess we'll find out. I know how this will help us. Well, personally, it won't help me as I very much enjoy watching shirtless Link, but we need this armor. So, walkthrough 101, wear armor. I don't think.
Hold the Sheikah Slate up to the pedestal.
If you don't know that, then well.
That
yeah.
will show you the way.
So, if this is your first time playing, and you've played other Zelda games, you may notice that we now have voice acting in the series. It's up for debate on whether or not the voice acting is any good, but I appreciate them trying. So, Breath of the Wild. It is quite the epic. It is quite the long adventure filled with many surprises, challenges. It will put you to the test, and it's quite the experience, quite an incredible gaming experience. Let that light be the guide. Let that light be a visual analogy for the beauty that we are about to witness. So we start off basically moving and heading out into our destination. Now this is a walkthrough, so this is part one of our walkthrough. I will show you how to beat the game throughout the course of this walkthrough. So we start off with this absolutely gorgeous vista, this tease, if you will, of what is to come. Now we get the title screen. One of the most subtle, in some ways, intro to a Zelda game, and certainly one of the most beautiful and kind of, I guess, slow going, and yeah. So, Breath of the Wild. A lot of people probably think that this game takes a bit of time to complete. That it's one of the tougher Zeldas out there. That's essentially not very easy to get through in quick time. But I consider myself kind of a master of this game at this point, and much to the assurances of other players, I can assure you that the game actually can be completed quite quickly. And that's what I'm going to show you all today. I'm going to show you how to do it as efficiently as possible. So here's how we want to start off. All right, so we have this beautiful world, right? And this is how to complete the game as quickly as possible. So buckle down, get ready, we're going to go for a ride, all right? So we're going to start off by grabbing this tree branch. It's up to you whether or not you want to grab it or not. This will serve as our first weapon. And now we're going to, well, watch this, basically. This is how I've always done it. You can do it a different way if you want. All right. And there we go. We have received the game over screen, confirmation that the game is indeed over, and we have completed it. So everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this adventure of ours. As you can see, the game is over. There are some who have been claiming that sometimes you may receive a glitch in which the game actually will not end after the game over, but I can assure you that that is not true. It does say the game is over, so what more proof do you need than that? The walkthrough is now complete. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. It was an emotional experience going through this. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I will hopefully be posting up more walkthroughs. If this turns out to be successful, if you liked what you saw, then hey, like, comment, subscribe, whatever it is that you do on these YouTube channels, and I'll hopefully make a new one. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!